All right, let's go. So this is Pool Cleaning Simulator. This is another one of the demos I've been given basically an early access key to the demo of, not of the full game. It is in early access, but this demo will be available during the Steam Next Fest, which starts Monday the 19th. It's currently Friday the 16th. And like I said, I've just been given a couple of these to get done. I'm just going to play through them all, then I'll do a little write-up, so there will be a link to an article below, but I'm sure I'll share all of my thoughts as I'm playing through it. This is Pool Cleaning Simulator. It's kind of strange because sounds like it's Power Wash Simulator, but specific to cleaning pools, so I'm not really sure where this one's going to go. Let's just jump in. I did play Power Wash Simulator, very much enjoyed it. It's hardly a game, but it can be very relaxing when you're watching a podcast or something and you're just slowly chipping away at cleaning some giant building or car or whatever. It's just kind of a lot of just very chilled out, relaxing fun. I wasn't a fan of the visceral cleanup because that was a little bit more annoying, where you could spill things over, you knocked them down, and it kind of took more planning. Whereas the Power Wash Simulator really was just go at your own pace and just clean everything, right? I actually need to go back and play the DLCs of those, but we'll see how this one compares to that. It does seem like they're trying to hit that same niche. It says here, tutorial errands. To go on errands, you need special equipment and buy the necessary things from the store. I don't see my cursor. Oh, now I see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, when you move it, it kind of it disappears. You see that? What is going? Does it disappear? It does, right? When you move it, it disappears. That's really not good when you move it too fast. Does it always do that? Or maybe it's just the grey background that's screwing it up. Anyway, we'll jump to the store here. Buy a pressure washer. Here we go. Machines, pressure washer. We will buy it. Obviously, early access stuff going on here. A lot of UI issues. A pressure washer device, versatile device. Okay. Container of chlorine. Equip the item in inventory. So we want to equip the pressure washer, we want to equip the container of chlorine, and we want to equip a sponge. Is that a machine? I guess it counts as the machine. Go back to errands. Mails. Is that mails? It doesn't say errands, it says mails, so go back to mails. Obviously it should say instead. So the UI so far a little bit of an issue, but let's jump on this. So details. Hi there, I'd like to ask you for your company's services. Just what is going on with this? Spring is already here. My swimming pool is still uncleaned after the winter. I need a full algae removal and disinfection of water with chlorine. Chlorine tabs, floater, and water control system are in my shed next to the pool. Oh, and if you have any spare time, I would like you to do one more small thing. I'm a huge rubber duck fan. Fortunately, my kids lost some of my finest rubber ducks from my collection. If you see any in the backyard, put them in the basket, and I will give you something extra if you find all of them. So 15 of them. Jeez, okay. It says 15 here, if you didn't realize. So let's clean this pool. I think this is going to be a little bit more specific than Power Wash Simulator. We're going to have to, you could use in that game special chemicals to quickly clean up certain things. You could use them to, a chemical that would help you with wood or with metal or whatever it needed to be. In this game, it seems like we're actually going to have to do certain things, filling up the pool again using chlorine and all sorts of stuff. Here's the same email we just read. There's UX is it's lacking. Oh my god. Okay. It's okay. We're okay. Alright, so here's the pool. That is a duck. We found one. Where is this basket? There we go. Should we just try and find these ducks? We got 2 of them already. Oh my god. Here we go. This one is more physicsy. There's 2 more here. Oh god, I tell you what, it doesn't run very well, and it's kind of already giving me a headache, the movement. Let me see if I can... Settings, graphics. I mean, really should be running at this. VSync should be off, full screen. Yeah, just keep it how it is. Is this gonna make it run better? I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but it's... Yeah, already I'm feeling a bit weird. Another duck there. I thought there was a red one. Turned green. Okay. There's ducks just all over the bloody place. We got 7 of 15. Where are they? Where is she? You can play with a Tonka truck. Really? There's no ducks around here? Are they just all going to be in the backyard? Is that the thing? Start with emptying the pool. The water control system. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, there's one right there. Cheeky one. Some pigeons up there. That's A. Alright. So we'll turn this off. The water control system. That's very fancy. Like this full valve, this like huge thing. I don't think anybody else has that. Is that really what you need when you have a pool? This huge... I don't believe so. I think I saw another one, yeah. Another ducky. We'll just wait till that empties, I guess. You need to get the sponge out of the van. I see the blue one there as well. There we go. Hidden there. That's 10, is it? 12. Alright, we're doing pretty well. We will find the rest of them before we finish this off, but let's go get that sponge then. Oh, there's another one right there. Ugh, I can't get out. I fell in the pool. Hidden in the green. 2 more. Don't seem to be that difficult to find as long as you like stick your nose in the grass. They kind of highlight themselves. We get a sponge. And do we just... Oh god, it's very slow. So use LPM over a dirty surface. Yeah, this is very... Well, you see how it's like dragging behind my cursor? It doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel nice, really. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's... I have to... Oh, no. No. It just... because of how it works, and it's really awkward to manage. Oh, hey, duck. It just doesn't have the same satisfaction as the power washer, because it just... Why is it so far behind my movement? I can't, like, control it properly. Oh, it feels really weird, man. Well, we'll just clean this up. This, cleaning the pool simulator, if you've seen, Love, Death, Robots, which is a great little series. Personally, I really like it. There are a lot of bad episodes, for sure. There are some bad episodes, let's say, for sure. But, my favorite episode I think, is Kima Blue. It's a really weird episode, but, if you've seen it, or if you go see it, you'll understand why I'm thinking of that right now, but you'll have to, I don't want to spoil it for you, so... Very cool, episode. Pretty tiresome, right? Go grab the power washer. And there's the last duck. Right, well, thanks for, why even give me the option of using the sponge? If I can just use the power washer. That's so much better as well, because it's because it actually follows my mouse where the sponge didn't, so it's still good. But once again, you see what happens in Power Wash Simulator. Is that a pickle or something? Is that a pickle Rick? There's a... What the hell is this, man? It was a water? What the heck? Okay, well, sure, there was some physics going mad. But once again, the satisfaction of Power Wash Simulator is that you could see very clearly what you were cleaning away, and this one, the grime is much more faded, and when you shoot it, it kind of fades away. In Power Wash Simulator, it's like, you know, it's like these those laser engravers. They're like cleaners, you know, they just kind of immediately just leaves a line of like purely clean area behind it, of like surface, shiny surface behind it, and it's just so satisfying to see what you've cleaned away versus what you haven't. It's much harder to tell what you haven't cleaned here. Yeah, another little... I mean, you can't help but compare them, right? It's trying to work off that same niche as I mentioned before. It's certainly what's happening. Okay. 32% done. We don't need to get to 100. This is just for this one task. So now I used tab. So also in Power Wash Simulator, when you use tab, it shows you the parts of the parts of the thing that you haven't cleaned properly. This game doesn't, so you just kind of have to guess. I can see some parts of it that are still dirty. What about the outside here? That's another thing that you always have to make sure you get done. I don't know if the sponge got... it's hard to tell what we haven't done. Especially because of the colour of the pool. Oh, alright, we did it. Fill the pool. It's filling, but oh, the water physics are really funny. Okay, bring your tools back to the van. Put that back in. Get this. Put the sponge back in the van. No. Alright, it just kind of puts them back in there. Purify the water, some cleaning tools. So we get this. Chlorine tabs from van on floater in shed. Ah, you put them in here. How many of these do we put in? Okay. Oh, and then we put the floater in the pool. We've got to fill this thing. It does say 1 of 5. Pool is full. The pool should be full. I'm learning a lot about pool maintenance. I didn't know what these floaters were, but... I can't do it. It won't let me. Maybe I need to go back to the van and get another one. Oh yeah, 5 out of 5 now. Okay. I did already put 4 in there. Okay. Grab scattered tools. Alright, well, we kind of messed the game up because we did it out of order, but we did it. Interact with the van while holding to get it done. All your stuff back. Check your mail using tab. And we can click complete. Okay. That's the entire demo. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot to say here. I mean, it's a very short demo. It's going to be a very short preview. But if you don't want to read that, here's what I feel. They're obviously trying to fill the same niche as Power Wash Simulator, but instead it's a much more specific area. So you have to handle kind of stranger things, like the management of taking out the water, cleaning it, putting the water back in, refilling, using this pool filter, adding chemicals. So you're actually kind of learning a little bit as well about pool maintenance, which is strange. But it's not as satisfying because mostly the controls aren't as clean. They're just not as sharp as Power Wash Simulator. When you move and it follows you, and everything just kind of, I mean, this seems, the game itself runs way worse. It just seems a little bit maybe unoptimized. And so when you're moving around, it's a little bit blurry. Is the movement, you feel like these lag spikes. That really gets in the way of an experience where you're supposed to be relaxed. It just kind of interferes with it because it really whips you out of the game. And the second thing, and probably the most important thing, is in the other cleaning game, your power wash very clearly cleans. So you have dirt all here, and if you just go across this dirt, you're gonna have a very clear like rectangle of clean, and all the rest is dirty. Here it was more just like as you spray it around, it just kind of fades away a little bit. In Power Wash Simulator, if you went over really fast with your power washer, then it would do that. It would kind of just fade out. But if you put it on like a decent spray and you just moved across, it was such a nice thing to see just wipe away the grime. And this game just doesn't have that. And that's a massive part of the other game. Massive. Also, obviously, this power washer kind of just sprays like that. Whereas the ones in the Power Wash Simulator, they're more like a line. So you can like actually you can use that kind of wiping fashion to clean everything, and that's just such a big part of it. It really is. This one, obviously, we only got to try one level, so we don't see where it goes from here. Are all pools going to be the same? Am I always going to be doing the same thing? So it's not a great demo either, because it doesn't let us... I mean, really, you want at least 2 levels because you want to see progression. Is this pool, and then what's the next thing are we doing? Are we doing all pools, or are we also doing, like, fountains? Are we doing any kind of water... container, I suppose. What else are we cleaning here? Are we going to be cleaning public pools? Are we cleaning just people's different sized, shaped pools? Like, what is it? What are we doing? Where do we go from here? Power Wash Simulator, you're doing all sorts of buildings, you do fountains, you do vehicles, you do, I mean, then there's even vehicles like airplanes and things like that. You're doing toilets, you're doing underground kind of train stations, you're just doing all sorts, and it kind of, you know, really, it moves you around all sorts of different areas you'd never think of. And this one is just pool cleaning, which is a much smaller set of places or set of environments that you can choose from. So I'm worried about that as well, and because we didn't get to see it anymore, it's a little concerning. So it's getting there. I would say this one is getting there, which is interesting because it is an early access, which means all of this feedback is just going to go right back into the game. It's going to be, obviously, I hope they take note of what people are saying. I'm sure many people are saying similar things to what I am, and they are feeding that into the development, I hope. And so early access is always fantastic for this, because they can see what people are liking, what people are not liking, and they can completely tweak the entire experience. And so I have faith. It might not feel... that other game, I mean, it's a fully developed, released game. This isn't. It's going to get there. And I hope, I wish them all the best that they managed to capture that same feeling, because I would love another type of game in that genre. It's, like I say, it's very niche. There's really only Power Wash Simulator that does it that well. And so I would love another one. Pool Cleaning Simulator sounds like it might be the one. Good luck. And yeah, let's move on to the next preview.